Hello, viewing peoples with your eyes glued to the screen. Welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum walkthrough. Why don't you go outside, damn it? That's something you don't expect someone who wants you to watch their video to say at the beginning. But yeah, I'm just warning you, fair share of gamers out there who love to play hours on end. The outdoors are miraculous, and if you like Pokemon, you probably would like the outdoors. Biggest recommendation I can give you, because most of what you see here are based on real creatures that Satoshi Tajiri actually encountered during his youth. I wrote a research paper on Pokemon, believe it or not, for college. Yeah, that's right, I did it. And I actually got 100 on it. So eventually I'm going to turn that into a transcript and full-length video that you guys can witness. But it talks about Satoshi Tajiri's life in part, and how what inspired him was his original bug collection. He was nicknamed Dr. Bug or Mr. Bug, I don't remember. He was the bug master though back then in Japan, collecting all sorts of cool stag beetles and whatever he could find in and under and around overturned rocks. So it's a healthy thing. Go outside. After you watch this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think about the outdoors, because it's phenomenal. And what else is fantastic is now we can get cock-blocked by this peon. So let's commence. Piss on this peon and get him out of our way. He seems to be a buggy boy user, so we'll banish him with flames. Powered up flames from Sunny Day. Oh jeez, that was a brutal poison shot. You can go to sleep too and die. Head across. Ho ho ho. So something important that people mentioned in the comments, and I do agree, sorry I wasn't doing this earlier, even though I'm not raising every shadow, I'm just collecting them, I should really mention more of why they're beneficial to capture. Because ideally, you're picking up these pokes to use in your own team, and with Heracross being a bug fighting type, its main attribute is its physical attack. I think maybe a base of 135 or 125, I don't remember, but it is a beast when it comes to physical attack. And wow, it just one-shotted my Umbreon there, so you could see the power this thing possesses. The main reason I have not been collecting and training more of these guys is because the reasons I've been talking about earlier in this series, the fact that experience and de-shadowitization opportunities are scarce. It's a lot easier to get rid of the shadow meter by simply walking around in circles, but it is a whole other story when they are unable to be raised properly, and you have to go spam Colosseums because there's simply not enough experience in the game. So if you're looking for a physical striker, Heracross is your hero. And funny timing too, since we were just talking about stag beetles. That's so cool. At my school, at my college, University of Boulder, I don't know how long, it depends by when you watch this video, but I think in April, this is when the exhibit goes, they have an entire beetle exhibit on the basement floor. Oh, Net's got something for us. He's identified 29 Pokemon. There are more, so he'll keep us posted. I forget how many Pokemon we have already, but that's good that we've got a nerdy Net on the case, grabbing all the bits that he can from that so-called erased data disk. Yeah. Let that be a word to the wise if you're storing some type of pornography on your computer and you don't want people to see it. Nothing can be truly erased. But anyhow, there is on the basement floor of the museum, and it's a museum of natural history too, it's full-fledged. They have a beetle exhibit, and it's crazy all the different types of beetles are. You know, I saw the stag beetles that Heracross was based on, but I also saw a whole bunch of other ones. Neon ones, lime green ones, enormous one, tiny ones. Ladybugs are considered beetles too, and apparently they're the most diverse of the Insecta, Insecta phylum? No, Insecta subphylum, ahaha, bio skills coming back to memory. They're in an overarching phylum of Arthropoda in Kingdom Animalia. So, little bits of information that may or may not help you in life, but definitely, if you're in Colorado and you have the time, check out the Beetle Museum before it goes. I'm actually working for them now as a volunteer, And since my main thing in life is to tell stories and take video recordings of them so people could see them archived for their convenience, I may very well just be getting that museum exhibit archived. So if I do, I'll let you guys know. So even, oof, keep running into these people who I don't expect to be there. Can't we just ever go through a door and not have to battle? No, not in Religum Tower. The real thing of it is, this is a last-ditch effort at giving you some experience. And it's a futile one, because compared to the levels we really need to gain, I know I will have to spam off-screen. I'm too sad. But it's okay. I will do it, and with the power of editing, you guys won't even have to bear the burden of such an annoying jaunt. So yeah, if I do get that archive, I'll let you guys know, because it's really cool. It's amazing. They also have a bee exhibit too, all the different types of bees. There's one bee that's so huge it actually looks like a beetle, but it's a bee. And, oh man, it's amazing, the diversity of nature. That's why I recommended at the beginning of the video, go outside! Although I don't know what the weather's like at your place. It might be crappy, might be horrible, but bring an umbrella, you'll be fine. Gotta toughen up. Nope, can't use the jukebox. These chairs are obnoxious. Let us talk to you. Okay, great. I thought you were actually going to sign us up to go to the top of the tower. Too bad. I'm going to have to kick your ass. Not as effective as I would have liked. But since we're dealing with steel types here, ha, got hurt. It's better to use some supporting moves like Confuse Ray. Yeah, you're like my beam cannon. Ha! Mawile just does not get a break in this battle. Fuck! Oh, that's the overpowered shit I'm worried about. I'm not against using potions and things for final battles, but if I have to use them every 2 seconds, that's not entertaining to watch. So I will have to go on an experience run through the Colosseums once more. If you don't have a fire type, a good supplement type to use would be water types like Suicune, because they just have pure power. Okay, went to go heal, and it's really annoying. I can't believe that even though we made it to the top of, well, not the top, but to this Religum Tower, the actual tower itself, we're not in the desert domes anymore, there's still not a fucking healing machine. What the hell? Why, Nintendo? Okay, I get it. You want us to play your game very long. But again, this is another tactic of them extending the playtime in unnecessary ways. In ways that aren't even playing. It's just pure annoyance going back and forth to the only heal machine that's at the start of this very structure. Why couldn't there have been a healing machine? Or am I just so dense that I missed the healing machine and didn't even notice? I don't know. Comment below. I've done things like that before. So it's not above average for that to happen. Above the average norms of what I do. But that's why it's good to have you guys in the comment section. I know it's 100% walkthrough, but I tend to learn more from you sometimes I feel than you learn from me. Sorry about that, but I hope you're entertained at the very least. Go to sleep! That's such a great supporting move. And we didn't even need it, because Ampharos was powered up enough. But, you know what, it did stop Feraligatr from being a ferocious fighter against Ampharos and possibly taking it out, because Amphi doesn't have the best of defense, not to mention it's only level 40. Which is better than Espeon, Umbreon, and of course Typhlosion, but meh. With lacking defenses, it can't always be depended on. A Machop! So I'm guessing that these contestants are just that, only contestants. They're not yet in the ranks of the evil shadow organization. They might just be visitors here to play the slots. In which case I wonder, how did they even get past the door with the keys? Did they too have to fight Mirror Bee, Venus, Ein, and Dakum? I don't know. Maybe they just got a free pass because they were set up here to delay me from kicking ass even more. Who knows? Although, it's like we mentioned before, real casinos in true life, it's funny seeing Ninetales' tails go crazy in fast speed. they tend to be run by criminal organizations. Yeah, I want to get rid of that Ninetales before it wakes up and completely flames out my jump luff. Beat it! Just die in your sleep. Okay, that's not effective, but beams are more effective. Psychic isn't actually an effective type against steel. It's just that Espeon is such a sweeper that it's a badass against anyone. It really kind of makes me wish that I trained it up more, but in this run I decided to give my supporting pokes a little bit more support for their levels than... oh wow, I was actually recognized? Huh, check that out. In a shady casino, my dark actions of the past have been recognized. You know, I really wonder what my trainer here did in the past for Team Snag'em, if I only stole Pokemon or if I did worse than that. That's the thing that sort of irritates me about Chi, is why do I have to only steal the Shadow Pokes? I've seen so many other great Pokemon that are just normal, like that Flygon, for example, that Dakum had. Holy crap. Imagine if we could have just stolen that. We would have been set. We could have just been stealing across the landscape. Who cares to actually train Pokemon when you could steal them? I guess that's the whole basis behind Team Rocket and Team Snag'em and all the evil organizations. If you're really motivated to actually take someone's Pokemon, you can do that. There are hacking devices like Action Replay and GameShark that do it. But from experience from doing it on emulations, because emulations are also a method of inputting codes so that you can try some crazy things out without ruining your cartridge, because I can tell you from experience, using Action Replay on one of your games, your real games, cartridge-based, really can destroy the integrity of what you're doing there. It really destroys a lot of variables because you don't even think about it at first, but if you go and get all the gym badges without versing any of the gym leaders, the game doesn't comprehend. It's been a while. Phoenix City. Rozo! Oh, wow. Yeah. You mean the Typhlosion that I have? You're not taking it back, bitch. I don't see a Snag'em machine on your arm. And it's not like you're gonna get victory from me, so prepare to be pwned a second time. Oh, fuck. Haha. But now you just brought out the worst. For you. Damn, that's a powerful-ass muck. Okay, well that's a big level difference, too. Ah, so close. Now I'm dead. Ugh. You forced my hand. You now have to face a legend. Shit! Doesn't seem to have a problem with that. Oh, but that's interesting. Just checking that, and he's only got 2 Pokemon. He doesn't have a replacement fire type. Which I guess kind of cancels out the theory of Blazevore that said if you rematch a Shadow Trainer, he's going to replace it with something else of the same type. Oh well, interesting observation because it did work for a couple of things. Shh, DeoGenZ, it's me, Silva. I snuck in here in disguise. I surprised you, huh? That's not important, though. The word is that Cypher's boss is waiting for the both of you at the top of the tower. And he's supposed to have the ultimate Shadow Pokemon. DeoGenZ Chi, good luck. And please be careful always. No. We're only going to be careful some of the times. And all the times we're going to be reckless, ruthless, and brutal to beat these shadow bastards down once and for all. It's incredible. It's incredible what crime can pay for. Bankers! Oh, what was that? Yeah, I don't know.
Ah, you finally reached me. I must say that I'm impressed. DeoGenZ and Chi, I welcome you to the Relegant Tower. My name is Nazcor. Do you remember? The time that we met in Phoenix City. I did have the feeling that I would one day face you in battle.
It was my badass hair, wasn't it? Gave it away.
But I never imagined that you would be one to seek me out here. Very soon we will be ready to greet your arrival in style. I will go ahead and wait for you. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Is he wearing really tight purple spandex, or is his body just partially purple? Yeah, okay, Chi, we'll go quickly, but finally we find a health machine. And there's somebody using it. All nurse to perfect health. Ah, you piece of shit. I should have expected that in a shady organization like this. What a cheap shot. We've only got 2 Pokemon left. Let's see what we could do. Beam! Bitch. Yeah, go ahead and re-heal again. Try that shit on me a second time, why don't you? Yeah, now you're paralyzed. Hope you're happy for battling me, you bitch. What a cheap shot. When all your Pokemon, nearly all your Pokemon are dead, he takes you on. So be warned, people, if you're at a dangerously low health level on all your pokes to where you can't battle that guy, he's only got 2 pokes, and that's it. So if you can use that Heracross that we were talking about earlier in the episode to take out Vigoroth, and then maybe use Suicune's Ice Beam, that would be sweet. And you won't have to worry about coming back, or going back rather, all the way to the beginning of the Relegum Tower, because that's so annoying. So obnoxious. But what a cheap shot. Very funny. I laughed. I chortled in my head. I didn't expect that to happen, but it makes sense. In such a shady criminal organization like this. Really dig the legendary dog statues on the balcony there. That's so cool. Suicune in the middle, Entei over there. Nice and shiny, shiny. And that is a taken elevator. Oh, it's no good. We can't take that one either. Who's using all the damn elevators here? Quahaha! Long time no see, DeoGenZ? You're not gonna break my heart and tell me you've forgotten my face, are you now? How could I forget those eyebrows? That face! It can't be! Team Snag'em, but why here? Even if you don't want to believe it, you're absolutely right, little lady. I'm Gonzap, the boss of Team Snag'em, and don't you forget it. Did you ask what I'm doing here? Yes, isn't this Cypher's headquarters? Team Snag'em shouldn't have anything to do with this. Well, surprise, surprise. We do have a lot to do with this, Missy. We were just thieves before we got a hold of the snag machines. And where did we get them? From Cypher. What they wanted was this. Go snag superior grade Pokemon from trainers everywhere. What? So this is all one big plot hatched by Cypher? That's what I'm saying. Aren't you the brainy one, Missy? Master Nazcor's waiting for you upstairs, but you've got me to deal with first. We've got a little score to settle here. It's time you paid up for wrecking our hideout. Don't get any ideas about beating me. Ha 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 ha!